Hey guys, and welcome back to another week of Casual Chaos. Daisy, Ken, welcome to Casual Chaos.
Thanks for having me.
I am so excited for this pod. Okay guys, so we are live from the Vrbo Summer House in Lake Tahoe. Procrastinators rejoice. The early bird is not the only one who gets the worm. Vrbo offers last minute deals for private vacation rentals, which is a plus. Who wouldn't want a last minute deal? Vrbo's last minute deals are live on the Vrbo app and website, showing travelers nearly 300,000 discounted properties they can book within 30 days of check-in. A few destinations with plenty of last minute booking options include Hilton Head, South Carolina, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, San Diego, Puerto Vallarta, and of course, Lake Tahoe, where we are recording this episode inside a lovely Vrbo. Finding these deals is simple. With the last minute booking filter, an industry first for vacation rentals. Discounted vacation rentals are also labeled with a last minute badge that displays the total amount travelers can save on their booking. Plus, travelers never have to second guess the total cost or worry about hidden fees. Vrbo displays all mandatory fees in the upfront price. Can you believe we're at this house right now?
It is so beautiful.
It is stunning. Is this your first time in Lake Tahoe?
I've been here once, but only for a wedding. And It was just like we were here for the wedding and left. So this is my first time experiencing.
Yeah, no, this is my first time in Lake Tahoe. And what a better way to be at this gorgeous house.
Right? It's stunning.
So we're here at the almost famous pickleball tournament. What would you say your level of pickleball skills are?
Probably like a 4 out of 10. How about you?
Honestly, same. I have so much fun playing with my boyfriend or my friends. It's definitely a fun activity.
Definitely.
And
is.
my dad lives in the Bahamas and he has a pickleball.
Oh my gosh, fun.
Yeah. There's pickleball courts right outside of his apartment.
I love that.
So it's always a fun morning activity to do, just to like, if you're hungover.
Fun thing everyone can do.
Sweat out all the alcohol.
A little detox.
For sure, a little detox. So how have you been enjoying Lake Tahoe so far?
I've been loving it. It's been such a great time and like meeting everyone that's here too. And you.
I know.
We had a great time last night.
I know. It was so funny. I was at the house alone. So me and Daisy are staying in the same Vrbo rental. Yes. I was there first and I didn't know much information. I thought I was staying in the house alone at first. So I'm like walking around.
It's like out in the woods.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm texting my friends. Like, I'm like in a cabin in the woods right now. I don't know what's going on. And all of a sudden I hear you knock on the door. And then Daisy tells me that our lovely neighbors had informed her to please lock our doors at night because the bears will come in.
I thought she was going to be like, oh, like because of people breaking in. But she was like, lock your doors because otherwise the bears will come in. And I was like, okay.
Thanks for the information. I'm petrified of bears. I also see way too many bears in my development in Jersey. So
that shocks me that they're there.
I could have been okay without the bears here.
Without the bears.
But in our kitchen, there's a label that says Bear Country.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I'm confused because like Lake Tahoe is not a country. So it would have made total sense.
There's a lot of bears.
Yeah. It would have made total sense. Like Bear County. I was like, I'm so confused. But yeah, lots of bears in Lake Tahoe.
Lots of bears.
For those of you who don't know who Daisy is, she's from So for some of you who don't know who Daisy is, she is from Joey Giudice's season of The Bachelor. How was that experience?
I had a great experience and I'm really thankful for that because I know not everybody can say that, especially doing reality TV. It can go multiple ways, but I had such a good experience and I loved all the producers and the girls. So it was really like a good time for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy to hear that.
Thank you.
I also feel like America fell in love with you, which is such an amazing thing because like you said, reality TV could go one or two ways. Your narrative can definitely be shifted.
For sure.
And it all goes back to the editing room.
Yeah.
But I feel my friends and I actually watched your season religiously. All my friends would come over. We would watch it in my movie theater room and we loved you. And we're so happy that, you know, you were able to make such an amazing career outside of The Bachelor.
Thank you.
Your book, and you were able to
You're
find
so
love
sweet.
again too. I know, and you rekindled an old love.
I did.
So Daisy found her love not on The Bachelor, actually outside of The Bachelor.
Outside of The Bachelor.
So tell us about him.
So that was fun. But we met in college. Yeah. And then dated for like a little under a year and then broke up. We hadn't been together for like 4.5 years. And then after the show, started talking again. And now we're back together.
I love that.
So I think we both definitely grew up. I think when you're like 19, 20, you're pretty young. Don't know what's going on completely.
No. Also, boys take a little longer to mature.
They do. We were talking about that yesterday too.
Yes.
So.
No, definitely. I mean, I've been with my boyfriend for so long, but we've been together for 6 years. I don't really, at this point, just because we've been together for so long, we did go through rough patches, but I don't even count them at this point. I'm like,
because you're like growing up and doing that together is sometimes hard because you're still figuring out who you are.
100%. So we did break up for some time, but during that time, I still thought that he was mine the whole time. So I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, this was just a period where we both honestly needed to grow up.
Yeah.
And, you know, I experienced things. He went to go experience whatever, you know, he needed to get out. And we both learned throughout that experience. Yeah. And it was honestly the best thing we've could have ever done.
For sure. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, I was really happy about that. But, so the two of you recently just moved to Las Vegas.
Yes.
So why Vegas? Was that an easy decision for you?
So I've been in California for probably like the last like 6 years and I really liked it, but I never loved it. And then when we got back together, he's from Vegas. And so
I love the way you say that.
Vegas. It's my Minnesota accent coming out. Some words, it still hangs in there. But, so then I decided to move there because what I'm doing now, I can kind of do from wherever. So that's really nice. And I have the ability to travel when like stuff like this comes up. So
of course.
Yeah. So
do you ever wish you were in a city that had more of that? Because does Las Vegas hold a lot of events for influencers? And
not as many. There's definitely some. Okay. And it's been fun because I get to work with like things in Vegas too, which has been fun. But there's definitely
F1. That's huge.
Yes. Hopefully I'll go to that soon.
Yeah.
But it's really close to LA. So if I ever need to like fly there for like a few days, I'll like go and then stack up a bunch of events and do that.
That's so smart.
Yeah. So I like have that flexibility too. So that's nice because definitely there's not as much as there is in like New York and LA.
I mean, and honestly, with events, it's kind of just a way for us to network.
Oh, for sure.
And just make relationships with other brands, form that connection.
Definitely.
So, I mean, it's always nice just having that in-person connection
too.
It
is
though,
for
because
sure.
then
like putting a face to everything.
Yes, putting a face to the name for sure. So you guys are building a house in Las Vegas.
Yes.
How has that been? Taking the lead.
So I've never like built a house or anything. So honestly, his mom helped us a lot pick out everything and like the furniture and stuff. And then the walls are still all completely blank. We want to like find art different places.
Wait, this is so funny. Daisy told me this last night.
I was like, art's expensive.
I was like, oh my God, it is. If you go to some of these art galleries in New York City too, it's wild. I feel like Home Goods.
Yes. Home Goods. We love Home Goods.
We love Home Goods. Home Goods will suffice.
Yes. Like, I was like, maybe I can try painting something. We can throw it up.
For sure. Do any of his habits bother you? Because I know when you move in with somebody, you really find out, you know, what you love or don't love about the person. And moving in with someone, they say it makes or breaks a couple. And even when they say like, even if you go on vacation, like with a friend for a long period of time, they're like, that after the vacation, you'll know if you're if you're
going to be like friends forever
friends
or not.
Forever. Exactly.
I would say I was a little nervous to move in because I'm messy, but I'm clean.
Okay.
And he is very like clean. Like everything's always, like everything's always put away, which honestly, I think it's a blessing that he's that way and I'm not, because usually I feel like it's the other way.
Yeah.
But so I was more nervous about like me and my mess is bothering him, but I've done a lot better of like cleaning up and stuff, and it hasn't really been an issue. But I would say that's been like the only thing. And then I just have like so much random stuff and like so much clothes. I'm like, I need to like get rid of stuff. I'm like over cluttering everything.
Are you guys living in the house now?
Yes. Yeah. So we've been living in it since March. Okay. So it's been a little bit.
I feel like the easiest thing is go section by section. And also if you haven't worn it in 6 months, you're probably never going to wear it again.
So then toss it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to do that. I'm so bad at getting rid of clothes.
No,
Literally so bad.
No, I'm terrible. So basically in my basement, I have a boutique, quite literally. So I hired an organizing company to come in and really like rework my closet.
Okay.
But at the same time, a stylist that I work with came over and helped me go through my clothes. And then recently my best friend came over. She works in fashion. She came over and helped me.
Okay, that's
And
amazing.
It made a world of a difference. Like there were things that they were grabbing and looking at me like I had 10 heads. And I was like, okay, guys, this isn't that bad.
Like it.
Yeah, this is not that bad. But I have over 20 bins in my basement of just clothes that I've gotten rid of. And now I upload my clothes to Poshmark and Curtsy.
Okay, that's so smart.
I just, I sell my clothes because half the things have tags on them.
Yeah.
Half the things I've worn once.
Yeah.
And why not? Like, why am I going to give this away? But it's so smart because it's not even like Poshmark is just my followers that are going and searching for clothes.
Search for random things on there and find an item that you've been looking for.
A huge range of people that search your clothes. So it's taking some time for the bins to go down. But
they're getting there.
They're getting there. I'm like,
at least you're doing it.
I'm like, if I'm selling like 8 things a week, those are 8 things leaving the bins every week.
Yeah.
But I don't know, when I move out, my mom's probably gonna kill me. She's gonna be like, what are you doing with this stuff? And I'm like, please just keep it here. Have you learned anything about yourself since living together?
I feel like we have like an interesting relationship when we moved in together because freshman year of college, we were next door roommates in the dorm.
That's so cute.
And so like he had already seen me like a long time ago, but at like my absolute like worst, and best. And so I was like, there's nothing
You guys were very comfortable.
Yeah. Which was really nice.
Building a home together in general is a big step, moving in with your partner and everything like that. How did you know that you were ready for this?
I don't know. We just had a lot of conversations about it and we were spending like all the time we could together anyways. So like we'd be doing our work stuff, but then we were together like every single weekend.
Yeah.
Or if I could like work from Vegas or if he could work from LA, like we were always like trying to be with each other.
You guys were doing long distance, which I feel like also made it 10 times harder and kind of probably
and I had like a room.
Easier.
Yeah. And I had a room at his house that was just like filling up with clothes. And we were like, okay, I think it's time.
Yeah. I love that.
So
I feel like when you're doing long distance, though, it makes it even more so. You want the move to happen.
Definitely.
Because it's almost like you guys are playing hard to get like all the time.
It is. And it's like, it's sad. Like say like Sunday comes around and you have to like fly back to your like spot alone. It's like, it's so depressing.
Oh my God. No, I would
and
cry.
then like the Sunday scaries are like way higher.
Oh yeah. No, I feel like I would cry.
Right?
Sometimes I cry leaving Christian when I like go on a work vacation. It's just he's like, babe, it's okay. But I'm not going to lie, he's even shed a tear or two. And I'm going away for like 4 days. It's concerning.
That's so sweet though.
Like I'm going to make it back. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think it's just, it's definitely an attachment thing too.
Yeah.
I just feel so comfortable with him. And I'm sure you felt the same way, that it's like, you never want to really leave your partner.
Oh, for sure.
Before reconnecting with Thor, was there ever a point in time where you regretted saying no to being the Bachelorette?
No, I never did. And I remember, I think because I like the feeling I had in my stomach about it, and like it was never like an exciting thing for me. It was almost just like anxiety.
Okay.
It caused.
Even though you had a good edit, what made you feel?
I think
like
it's just no matter how the show goes or the edit, like it's a lot of pressure, I think, when that happens to you, and it happens really fast. And I think at the end, I just knew like this situation, like I went out on like a high note and I had a really great time and a really great experience. And I remember my older sister was like, you had such a great time. Like, why don't you just like walk away from it now versus like getting back into it. Yeah.
Like, and rather also leave on a high.
Yeah. And I had like a crazy couple of years before that. I had lost my hearing. I had just got my cochlear implant like a few months before I went on the show. So it was still, I was learning like a ton with that and a ton about myself too. And so I knew like it didn't feel right for me to go right into something else. Like I felt like I owed myself time
Yeah.
to like just kind of breathe and take a sec. And so, no, I never have. And I remember when they like announced it, I was wondering, I'm like, oh, am I going to be like sad, like knowing that I said no? But like when they announced it, I was like, okay, I feel really good. Like this was meant to be.
Good. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Because I feel like, you know, it could be a mix of emotions. Like maybe you would regret it for a second, especially like while seeing the announcement after you do the tell-all. Yeah. I feel like when they announce who the next Bachelorette is going to be in that moment, okay, maybe there would be a little bit of, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like a jealous feeling, but you know, but like that weird
like
feeling.
Wondering like what would have, and that's what I was like worried about too. And then I don't know, it just felt right, which I was kind of shocked that it felt so right, but I was like,
and the fact that it did feel right, you know that you made the right decision.
Yeah, for sure.
Who from your season of The Bachelor are you still close with today? And is there anyone that you do not talk to anymore?
I feel like most of the girls that I was like really close with on the show, I'm still really close with. I would say I'm definitely closest with Rachel and then Autumn and Krissa probably. And Leia and Jess too, also I would say. But I still talk to like majority of the girls too that I was friends with on the show. Yeah. So yeah.
So you really don't have bad blood with anyone from the show?
Definitely not. And I think also in our season, I mean, there was a lot of conflict, but afterwards, all the girls were kind of like, everyone kind of moved past it and was like,
this might have been a little silly.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, like you said, like edits and stuff can completely change everything. Yeah. So I think everyone kind of realized that too. Because a lot of the people, like mostly everyone that goes on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, they've never done reality TV 100%. Or anything. So
probably
like
such a shock.
Yeah. So like you don't understand.
I was still shocked after Next Gen, and I've been on reality TV since I was 8 years old. The editing never gets easier.
Yeah. So you like never know what it's going to be. And I think, just going into it, you never know.
Yeah, no, for sure. What is your relationship like with Joey currently? Do you still get to see Kelsey and Joey from time to time?
Yeah, we'll like see each other at events and stuff, and like we're all good. Everyone's happy with how it ended, obviously. Of course. And they're very happy. I think they're great together. So yeah. So we see each other like time to time and everything's good.
But there's no maintaining a real relationship, obviously.
I mean, no.
That would be a little weird. That would be strange.
We like say hi and stuff, but besides that, like no.
Yeah. No, let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, I think we all have a lot of respect for each other. And we're all kind of like, okay.
For sure.
We're all good.
Yeah, no, definitely. Are you currently watching Bachelor in Paradise? If so, what are your feelings about it?
Yes, so I have been watching it. I didn't watch the last episode because we were here last night.
It was last night. I was actually just talking to one of the Golden Bachelors.
Okay.
And it was Teresa. And she was like, I'm so upset. I'm missing the episode of the Golden Bachelor or of Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I heard it's a little crazy because they're mixing like the older people with the younger people.
Yes.
And Teresa was like, yeah, I just feel like there is kind of like an unspoken rule that you go for people that are your age and respect that boundary level. And I was like, interesting. Yeah. But what if they want the older? Or what if they want the younger?
You never know. People could go either way. I've been liking it though. I love Jess is one of my good friends and she's been on it from like the beginning. So it's been really fun watching her. And then Leia just showed up too. So I'm excited to watch last night's episode and see them.
Was Bachelor in Paradise something that you would ever consider?
Definitely not.
No.
Just because I'm with Thor.
Of course.
And I think we'll be together forever.
Of course.
So I don't think I'll ever do like another dating, or I won't ever do another dating reality TV show.
Did you ever think about doing it maybe after The Bachelor when you didn't decide to be the Bachelorette?
I mean, if at that time, I don't think right after it, because at that time I was just like, I was so like, okay, I need like a little bit of a break, you know? But so I didn't really think about it, honestly. And they also didn't do Paradise that last year, like when I was off of it. So I was like pretty content where I was at. But then But yeah, so I'll never do like another dating show.
You're like, chapter's closed.
But,
I'm good.
But I would do like a different reality TV show.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I love that.
Like,
maybe you'll make an appearance on Next Gen.
Yeah. I'll come visit you.
Yeah, please. You teased in a recent TikTok that you just finished writing your second children's book. How has that process of your second book been going, and what made you want to write another one?
So I think my first one, just seeing like the feedback, I had wrote it before I went on The Bachelor.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And then when I was on The Bachelor, it got kind of more exposed, which was really cool. And it was fun just to see most of the people that reached out about it were like parents or kids, and parents would send me like pictures of their kids with like cochlear implant. And I did some book signings, and kids would come and they'd be in a wheelchair or they'd have a glass eye. So it was just all these things that I didn't realize, you know, like me having hearing loss can relate in other ways too. And so I was kind of like, I want to expand that and like keep doing it.
Well, I feel like you let children know like it's okay to be a little different in your own way, and you're always still accepted. And it was really moving.
Thank you. And I think the thing too is like, I know when I was getting it, I was like, oh, this is going to make me like look different, like feel different. And it is a scary thing when you have something that not everybody has. And so I feel like just being that outlet, if I can make them feel more seen, because I know how that felt like.
And even kind just of going through that as a child too. I feel like it's just all very difficult while even going to school.
For sure. Kids can be so mean too.
So mean.
So yeah, so I just wanted to keep doing it. So it's been fun. Still working on it, working with an illustrator. So getting it exactly, like fine tuning it and everything. So I'm hoping before the new year it'll be out.
Love that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What is next for you? Do you see you and Thor getting engaged anytime soon? And what would be your ideal timeline?
I don't think I really have an ideal timeline. I feel like when you put timelines on things, it just like
for sure
stresses people out, you know?
Definitely.
So I'm just like,
I mean, the house is being finished now. Yeah. I feel like the next step is probably engagement, but it's when the time comes, the time comes.
Yeah, the time comes. So we'll see, like not rushing anything, you know?
Yeah.
And then like career wise, I'm getting into a lot more public speaking.
I love that.
So that's really fun. So this fall I'm going to a few colleges and speaking.
Beautiful.
So
I even feel like if you went to elementary schools and middle schools, it would be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Even just reading your book to
definitely
like kids in elementary school. I feel like that would be
and I
amazing.
do that a lot. Like I'll go in, especially when I'm back in Minnesota, I'll like go into schools and I'll read to like kids from like kindergarten to probably like third grade. I read to a lot, and usually there'll be like one kid in the class that has like hearing aids or a cochlear implant. So that's been really cool too. And then all the kids are like talking to them about it too. Yeah. So I feel like it makes them like more involved too.
That's amazing.
Which is fun. So yeah, I really like doing that stuff because it makes me feel like purpose, you know, and like I'm doing something.
Of course.
So
doing stuff like that is a lot more rewarding.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Daisy, thank you so much for coming on Casual Chaos. This was such a fun episode.
Thank you for having me.
Best of luck with your second book, finishing your new home, and hopefully an engagement soon.
Thank you.
So many amazing things to come.
All the good things.
All the good things.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, babe.